From the JEA Center in Midtown Savannah and homes across Chatham County, welcome to the 2020 JEA Phantom Gala. From the JEA Center in Midtown Savannah and homes across Chatham County, welcome to the 2020 JEA Phantom Gala. From the JEA Center in Midtown Savannah and homes across Chatham County, welcome to the 2020 JEA Phantom Gala. JEA Center in Midtown Savannah and homes across Chatham County, welcome to the 2020 JEA Phantom Gala. From the JEA Center in Midtown Savannah and homes across Chatham County, welcome to the 2020 JEA Phantom Gala. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the lovely and talented WTOC meteorologist, Jamie Erdahl.
Thank you so much. How are you? Oh, you are too kind. How are you? Welcome to the JEA Gala. Tonight we have a wonderful evening planned for you with lots of fun. But the real reason we're here is to raise money for the JEA and all the wonderful things they do. We have some fabulous items up for auction by way of some generous donors. But how about a little song and dance to start the night? Hit it, boys!
We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of some type of paranormal activity has now been caught on camera at the JEA. The rumor of a haunting at JEA has been circulated for months, and now it is caught on tape. Let's take a look at this security camera footage. We see video of a large caped image shuffling down the JEA hallway. This video has now gone viral with the hashtag JEA Phantom. We'll keep you updated as news breaks. Now let's get back to your regularly scheduled program.
Thank you. Now let's get to the live auction. Here's JEA's Executive Director Adam Solinder and JEA President Michael Karp.
Welcome to the JEA's 2020 Phantom Gala. I don't think I need this. We have 6 foot of distance. We're not being too close to each other. In fact, I think I'm the only one here at the JEA. Never before has it been more important that we come together as a community. Never has it been more important to ensure our shared future. We know that these are challenging times, and that's why the gala is so important, even online. It's important as ever to raise vital funds for the JEA programs, for the families who are relying on us, and for our community. This year's JEA Gala will look and feel different, but the spirit will remain the same. Spirit. Hey, spirits! I've got some of my favorite Ron Zacapa. I think I'll take this opportunity to pour myself one. I would suggest that you pour yourself one too, because the more you drink, the more fun you're going to have. So this is how it's going to work. We're coming to you live from the JEA. You'll hear from our leaders and our partners. We'll share the JEA Phantom experience on Facebook using the hashtag JEA Phantom Gala. Hashtag is that little number sign that's on the bottom of your phone, or for those of you who know, it's a hashtag JEA Phantom Gala. So if you post something, post it with that hashtag included. We'll celebrate. Celebrate, it's time for L'chaim. We'll celebrate our sponsors, our donors, and our members. You are here for us every year, and we want you to know how much it's appreciated and how much we appreciate you. We're going to raise a ton of support for the programs and the families of the JEA. Be sure you're logged on to the site, jea.givesmart.com. It's right here on the screen, jea.givesmart.com. to keep bidding on our fabulous auction items. If you haven't signed up yet, it'll take just a half a minute while you're being entertained by us on the screen, and you'll have the opportunity to see what we're doing. You can give at that site. You can bid on our auction items. You can see everything that we're doing tonight. So please log on and sign on your phone, on your tablet, on your laptop, on whatever it does. And if you're inspired to do it a different way, if you want to be just a little bit more modern, how about a text? You can text your support by texting JEA to 76278. You can text to JEA to 76278. And most importantly, we're going to have fun. Let me do another little chayim. We're going to make the best of what we can do together, however we can be together. We're not going to wait until the end of the night to ask you for your help and support. Please, don't wait for a big moment to raise your paddle. There's no paddle to raise. It's just not coming. This is the big moment. This is the time. We're not going to take ourselves too seriously. Maybe a third l'chaim? Mistakes might happen, and let's just not hope they'll be Wi-Fi based. We're not going to waste your time, and we're not going to waste this moment. We're not going to do this without a drink. So now, oh, wait a second, another l'chaim. So now that the table's set, see our beautiful table? And you're ready to post on Facebook with hashtag JEA Phantom Gala, bid auction items at jeagivesmart.com, and donate directly from your phone by texting JEA to 76278. Let's get this party started. I'm going to turn it over to our fearless leader, Judge Michael Buzzy Cart. Buzzy?
Thank you, Adam. And thanks to all of you for being here tonight and participating in the JEA's annual gala. I particularly want to give thanks to Jamie Richmond, who's worked so hard in putting this together, and also to Larry Silverman and his entire crew at WTOC, without whom we probably could not have pulled this off. I also want to thank all the other volunteers and the contributors, those who gave contributions in the form of items to be auctioned. All of that is essential to the success of our gala. As you may all know, the gala is our major fundraising event of the year. We rely on it every year. This year in particular, in light of the present circumstances, the gala is very important to us. So I encourage everybody to find an item, to bid on it, make a contribution to the Alliance, get in the game, so to speak, and we'll all have a good time. I think it's appropriate now that we start off with a toast to the JEA. So let's all raise our glasses. And you know what? I have a better idea. Why don't we get the board of directors to lead us in that toast?
Hi.
Cheers to building community.
What do I like about the JEA? Absolute community.
L'chaim to childcare.
L'chaim to Jewish diversity.
Cheers to a supportive community.
Here's to the children.
Cheers to the staff of the JEA and Federation.
L'chaim to everyone who works and plays at the JEA.
A votre santé to wonderful memories at the JEA.
Here's to our JEA, a strong and joyful community. L'chaim.
L'chaim to our JEA.
Cheers to themed events of the JEA.
Cheers to the JEA, serving our community since 1912. L'chaim, here's to another 108 years.
To the JEA,
for being our community's safe place during all of the chaos. L'chaim.
L'chaim and cheers to seltzer and fresh herbs from the JEA Preschool Garden.
L'chaim. Thank you to all the wonderful JEA preschool teachers for everything that you do.
Here's to the staff of the JEA. Thanks for taking such good care of us in these crazy times.
I'm Aaron Levy, a way past president of the JEA. I just want to drink a l'chaim to the JEA. And what I love most about it is my memories of being there as a child, my children being there, and hopefully, since my children don't live here, my grandchildren won't live here, that your children will enjoy it for many years to come. L'chaim again.
Thank you, Aaron. That was a great l'chaim, and I guess I'm up to number 5 now. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to be able to drive home from the JEA after tonight, but we'll do our best. Remember, the more that you l'chaim, the more you'll give. At least sometimes it works that way. We're here live at the JEA, and while we're the only ones here, in some ways, we've never been more connected, and we've never been more dependent on each other. It was 108 years ago that Rabbi George Solomon and a group of dedicated community members chartered the Alliance. Old-timers call it the Alliance, newcomers call it the JEA. It was opened primarily as an Americanization agency for immigrant Jews, and for the first 20 years, it struggled mightily due to the World War I and to a lot of shortfalls in the finances. But it was through the dedication of a group of committed individuals that the JEA endured. The grandchildren and great-grandchildren of many of those families are active leaders in our community a century later, and that into itself is worth a l'chaim. The history of the Alliance is more than a building or of an organization. It's the history of an ideal, whether a place for immigrant education, a common meeting place, or a place for social, physical, or cultural pursuits. It is an ideal that was created in 1912. There have been many years of change, economic storms, stresses, readjustments, wars, prosperity, growth, loss, and now a pandemic. And through it all, the Alliance has endured. Over 108 years, the JEA has served the Savannah community in hundreds of ways. Over 108 years, the JEA reflects our evolving community. Over 108 years, the JEA has enhanced and defined the lives of every person who has walked through our doors. 108 years ago, Rabbi Solomon stated, "It was built far better and wiser than it knew." And that still resonates today. We thank each of you for your past commitment, your present support, and you're what makes the future bright. There are lots of auction items. You don't need to stop at fair market value. Remember that this is a fundraiser. Every dollar you bid goes to help provide scholarship for members of the community who are unable to afford our programs. And you don't have to just bid on items. Log on, make a donation to the Alliance. Each person who gives will be entered into a raffle at the end of this program that we'll pick for some gift certificates and other items that we have. At this point, I'm excited to introduce our children and camping leaders par excellence, DJ Horton and Jackie Laban, and their wacky campers and counselors. DJ, Jackie, take it away.
Hi, my name is DJ Horton, and I'm the Children's and Camp Director at the JEA.
And I am Jackie Laban, and I'm the Assistant Director here for Children's and Programming at the JEA. So we just got done with a summer camp. It was a lot different than we could have ever imagined, but thanks to the help from the community and from all of you guys, we were able to turn what we would have called a bummer into a fantastic summer. So thanks to all of you for all of your continued support for our programs.
And that's why the gala is so important. Without your support, we wouldn't be able to offer these amazing programs. So please give generously. Check out our version of Kids Say the Darndest Things Camp Savannah edition. What do you think a camp director does all day?
Play. I think he does. I think DJ eats all the candy and soda he wants because it's all in his office. And he does. I think DJ admires how he loves the Florida Gators every single day, and he just goes online shopping to buy Florida Gator supplies. I just mean that we sit in chairs, drink soda, eat donuts, and then do something really crazy all day.
If you were to become a JEA camp counselor for a day, what is one rule that you would make?
I would make to play all day. Play dodgeball every day, and everyone have fun. I would make that everyone would have fun every day. I would make everyone had fun, but they would listen to directions. To go on field trips all day. We play with Legos every day. Playing tag in the dark every day. Play toilet tag and the turtle tag. I would make to be goof off like a clown.
If you were to become a JEA camp counselor for a day, what is one rule that you would make?
Go to the pool every day. Swim every day. Swim every day. Swim all day, every day. I would make we go swimming every day, and we would just out like this.
If you were a JEA camp counselor for a day, what is one rule that you would make?
I would let us have Warriors for snack every day. Eating snack every day in the afternoon. Every kid gets like free candy, and they get to like party at the JEA.
Lunch all day. I would have ICs all day for snack. We have culinary creations every single day. We should be able to listen to whatever music we want.
If you could be a JEA camp counselor for a day, what is one rule that you would make?
They can do whatever they want, and there would be no rules.
What do you think Adam does all day?
Play Uno.
Adam to DJ. Sits in his office and watches the camera.
I think he works at a bouncy ball test factory. I think he's really crazy about working and laughs.
So I was just on, oh, excuse me, I was on my walkie-talkie talking to DJ, because that's what I must be doing all day. I think I must be l'chaiming a little bit too much because my bottle seems to be evaporating here. Did I hear that one of the kids said that I work at a bouncy ball test factory? I think maybe I better slow up on this alcohol a little bit. You know, you don't need to limit yourself on bidding on items. You can go to jea.givesmart.com and make a donation just because you want to provide scholarship for a child doing remote learning or attending the JEA preschool, because you want to make it possible for a senior in our community to maintain their range of motion by using our indoor pool, because you want the JEA building to be here for the Jewish Film Festival, as a voting precinct, as a meeting place, as a preschool, and as at the center of this community. And maybe because the needs are great, and we look to you as our members and our supporters. Thanks to all of you who are posting on Facebook. We see lots of you coming along, and even some of you on YouTube. I know that's a little bit of a challenge for some newcomers. We love the hashtag JEA Phantom Gala. Any comment you have, we'll share. Love to know that you're out there. We're here by ourselves, but we'd love to hear from you. So at this point, I'd like to turn it over to our newest past president, Robin Levy-Carroll. Robin?
I love to hear past presidents talk about how they or their children grew up in this building, and I'm excited to say the same is true for my boys too. Stellan and Zev attended the JEA preschool, went to camp, played sports, take swimming lessons, and look forward to all the Purim carnivals, Hanukkah festivals, and Yom HaAtzmaut celebrations hosted by the JEA. Their involvement here is what cultivated my involvement. The JEA really feels like home to the Carroll family, and I thank you all for that. A warmth not just in the building, but in the staff and the friends we have made here. It's a welcoming community and also a Jewish community. Doron Krakow, the president of JCCA, commented that JCCs are the largest platform for Jewish engagement in North America. That's why I was honored to serve as president. I think it's so important to the future of the Jewish community to engage diverse Jewish families of all ages in an exciting, meaningful way. And that's what makes the success of tonight so vital. This building is where everyone feels welcome, and even now that we can't be here as often or in the ways we used to, there is still vital work to be done. Feeling a part of this community is now harder than ever, but with safe and small steps, we'll be back to being the town square we all know and love. Now let's hear from some other past presidents as they share their leadership experiences at the JEA.
I have warm memories of not only myself growing up here, but both of my children spent their childhoods here.
Since I was a little boy, I've always found that the JEA is a place that you can be Jewish, no matter what walk of Jewish life you come from. It has always been our safe place.
I grew up in the JEA. I spent my every waking moment in the JEA.
I think I came by it by inheritance to some extent, because my grandfather, Morris Slotin, and my dad, Jack Levy, both were past presidents of the JEA, as were some of my uncles. And it just, our family has a long history of being involved in the Jewish community.
The plurality of the Jewish community in Savannah and what the JEA meant to that. And I believed in the message.
JEA itself is a treasure that deserves to be preserved.
For me, because it's where I grew up. It's where I met some lifelong friends, and I wanted it to be there for my children and my grandchildren.
Well, I've been involved with the JEA since the groundbreaking for the present building in 1955.
It was an opportunity to continue to serve within the community, and at the time I took up the leadership of the JEA, it was a time when we needed leadership, and I was fortunate enough to be able to do that.
What I've come to learn is that the JEA is very important to the fabric of Jewish life in Savannah.
I think that we have seen over this year that a center carries more than just that name. It is a center, and people look for centers. And that's why tonight's important, and that's why the continued support of the JEA is important.
It's always been a source of pride and a source of fulfillment to keep going for the JEA.
We are a community who can rise to the occasion.
For those of you watching the gala tonight, we're all operating obviously under different circumstances. I think the gala is important because it does carry on a JEA tradition. I think it's important because it provides something different in our lives and make sure that we all are together as one community and see each other and watch out for each other and worry about each other and lift each other up.
But the JEA has always been, and I hope it always will be, the center of our Jewish community. And that's where I want the JEA to be. I want to be at the center of our community so that future generations can enjoy it like I did.
And no matter what the community needs in the future, the JEA needs to be there for them.
EA has always been my soulmate, so to speak, and I have warm feelings toward the JEA.
When you leave here, remember how important the JEA is to this community. It's important to your family, important to your children, important to their Jewish identity.
The reason to support the JEA in the past, now, and certainly in the future is so we continue as a Jewish community to have a place that is the center of our community, a place that's safe for us to go, a place that's safe for our children to go, Isn't that more relevant now than ever during the COVID pandemic?
So I hope for the JEA a long future.
JEA will continue to be the place where the community comes together, where every Jew in this city can go and feel comfortable, in a place to gather, and a place for my grandchildren and maybe my grandchildren's children to be there, so that they have a piece of Savannah, Jewish Savannah in them, and be able to continue on for years to come.
Hi, I'm Mayor Van Johnson, sending big shout outs to the Jewish Educational Alliance. Congratulations on your virtual fundraiser. Yes, virtual, meaning that we are being socially distanced, we are wearing our masks, we are washing our hands, and we are watching our distance. We are keeping the faith and following the science. Thank you for being such an integral part of the fabric of the Savannah community since 1912. 1912. That's a long time, and we appreciate all that you do, the essential programs, the services, the things you have provided, and being such a great part of our community. We are Savannah Strong because of JEA. Congratulations, and let's raise some money.
Hello everyone, I am Jess, the Health and Wellness Director here at the JEA. I know that y'all have been sitting for quite a while now, so it's time for y'all to go ahead and get up with me, and we are going to do a quick set of exercises. So, exercise number 1, we're going to come down to the ground into a squat, touch, come up, reach for the sky, up onto your toes. Alright, so let's do 10 reps together. So down into a squat, up, touch the ceiling. That's 1, 2, 3. Come on, Adam Solander. I know that you're watching and I know you can join. Give me 3 more. 2 and 1. Go ahead and march it out for me. We're going to go straight into jumping jacks. So 20 jumping jacks. So you can either march it out side to side or full jumping jacks. So I know Sam and Rob and Carol, I know you're watching as well. Jeffrey Lasky, go ahead and get up and get moving. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and march it out. 1 more. We're going to do prayer hands. All right, so I want your palms together, elbows up. Now push those hands together as hard as you possibly can. You're going to start to feel your shoulder burn. You're going to go ahead and feel your core when you engage it. So nice tight core. Keep on pushing. We're praying that we make a lot of money tonight with this gala, so keep on pushing. Give me 15 more seconds right here. Push a little harder. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and just shake it out for me. Awesome job, guys.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think that Jess really has it right on. There is absolutely, you should be exercising while you're drinking and while you're enjoying. So that was great. You know, we actually could see through the magic of the computer screen, Kirby Sutherland and Kathleen O'Sullivan were up rocking it. They were doing their core workout. They couldn't miss this opportunity. On the other hand, Larry Zaslowski, Alan Ratner, Aaron Levy, the Greenbergs, you were all sitting on your tuchuses the entire time. I saw you, I know it happened. Maybe this is your opportunity. Since you're sitting there at this time, you can go online, you can bid on Jess Whitaker's services, or maybe David Collison's services. This is the opportunity to get off your tuchus and start training. So, you know, when we were just looking at the sheets here, oh, thank you. Here's my expert helper, Jackie Laban. How is it possible that we have this unbelievable Cameroon buffalo mask from the Bemeleki people in Cameroon? It's a sign of virility and military, and it's only at $250, Kenzie. You can bid on this right now, and it should be great. Wonderful adornment for your home. As somebody who was in Africa last year, I can tell you that these are pieces to remember. Thank you, Jackie. We also have, way underbid, the round of golf at the landings. You know, Landings is an unbelievable, you've got 6 golf courses, and here is your opportunity to get on those if you haven't. Bring your guests with you and have a great afternoon. Jackie, do we have anything? Ah, look at the beautiful, beautiful rings on Jackie. We have this unbelievable, beautiful Sequoia wallet, soft as can be. You never know what could be in. Oh my goodness, somebody must have left money here as a donation to the JEA Gala. Thank you so much to the donor for that. This is great. But you can also bid on the wallet, and there's 4 others just like it right online, jea.givesmart.com. So now let's send it back to our evening's hostess with the mostess to describe more of tonight's items that are still available for bidding. Here's Jamie.
Thank you. Would you like to see some of these wonderful prizes up for auction? I thought so. Lasky Virtual Rum Party. Rum connoisseur Jeff Lasky provides an extraordinary selection of world-famous rums for 10. It's a taste-testing educational night complete with PowerPoint. Or how about getting the family wet in an underwater photo session at the JEA pool with our very own photographer/lifeguard, Abigail Ritchie. She'll have your brood holding their breath for a most memorable family portrait, or set sail on a sunset cruise. The Dane Kellogg family is offering a twilight boat ride with Captain Sean, complete with food and drinks for a party of up to 8. What about throwing a party at your own house? Coastal Kitchen is offering a 3-course meal for 6. You choose the menu. And if you want to go a little further south, how about St. Simon's 3-night weekend vacation at an oceanfront condo with 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, and a sofa bed? There's also, I'm sorry, can you bring the cue cards a little closer? I just can't seem to read the...
We interrupt this program with breaking news. WTOC meteorologist Jamie Erdl is missing. Jamie was last seen at the JEA Gala presenting fabulous auction items offered by some very generous donors, and then she fainted and disappeared. It is rumored that she could be a victim of the JEA Phantom. The Phantom is seen here on this JEA security camera, a frightening sight as we can all agree. We'll keep you updated with any developments as news breaks. Now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Hi, I am Jody Sadler, Director of JEA Preschool Savannah. What a journey it has been. Thanks to the support of many of you, we were able to build JEA Preschool Savannah from the ground up. The preschool became a reality with the community members' physical, emotional, and financial support, and also became that entry point for all Jewish families to connect to the JEA. And what a journey the last 6 months have been. When we reopened the building for our summer program, we noticed that young children are resilient as they bounced back into the classroom routine with great ease. After being with their own families for 2 months, the children were so excited to see other people their size, as well as the familiar faces of the teachers and staff. Grateful for an organization for which I worked that valued each and every member of the staff by retaining their employment during the pandemic. This could only have happened because of the commitment of the leadership of the Savannah Jewish community, who found a way to retain its employees. For this loving community, of which I am proud to be a part, I am truly grateful. Our goal at JEA Preschool Savannah is to provide love and security to our children and families, and to continue to build these important relationships. Whether it's virtually or face-to-face, we are here to support families and children in a safe environment. In typical times, I would invite you to come see all that we offer the children at JEA Preschool Savannah, but that invitation is now on hold. These are not typical days. So instead, we would like to share with you what some of the children love most about JEA Preschool Savannah. Thank you for being with us tonight, and know that we appreciate all of your support, so be sure to give today. Our children, teachers, and families say thank you. Toda Rabah. What do you like to do at JEA Preschool? What do you like to do at JEA Preschool Savannah?
Read in the books. I like to look at the plants.
What do you like to do at JEA Preschool Savannah?
I like to go outside. Play at the playground. I like to play outside. Ride bikes outside. I like to go outside. I like to play on the playground. I like playing outside on the playground.
What's your favorite part about JEA Preschool Savannah?
Playing with the dinosaurs. Playing dinos.
What's your favorite part about JEA Preschool Savannah?
Playing in the blocks. Playing in the blocks. Playing in blocks and cars with my friends. Like to do splits and jump in the blockies, and I like to jump all the way in the blocks, and I like to get them out.
What do you like to do at JEA Preschool?
I like to play with kittens. Playing in the kitchen. I like kitchen. Playing at the kitchen. I love eating snacks.
Geez, who knew all you needed to do was open a kitchen and the preschool kids would be satisfied? All this teaching, learning, working in nature, we didn't need to do any of that. We just had to open a kitchen and they'd have been happy. So, oh my goodness, it seems to be evaporating before my very eyes. So great job, by the way. Saw someone online has bid up that buffalo mask. We got a ways to go. $300 is certainly not enough. And by the way, if you hadn't noticed, there's a 2-night staycation in Savannah in a 4.8 out of 5.0 VRBO rated facility. 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, right on Green Square. You couldn't go wrong with this one. Great location, wonderful ownership, beautifully outfitted. We need to get on that and do that. You know you're going to have family visiting sometime in the future, and this is a great opportunity to put them in a great location in a wonderful setting. Also, we got to work on those underwater photo shoots. We've gotten a couple of bids, but this is not bargain hunting time, folks. This is supporting the JEA. So let's see if we can do that. Very, very talented photographer. If you saw some of the things that Jamie showed you before, she does beautifully creative shots, and she puts it on a frame for you. It's a keepsake for many generations. So don't forget, all of you who have previously become friends of the JEA who have made an on-loan donation will be entered into the raffle drawing at the end of the evening. You still have time to make a donation online, jea.givesmart.com. So, wait, let me just stop for a second. That's better. It seems like only a few years ago that we were contacted by a woman who was running the Savannah Voice Festival. That woman was Maria Zuv. All of you who know Maria, you know that she is a force, an accomplished soprano in her own right. She and her husband, baritone Cheryl Milnes, created the Voice Festival in 2013. And in the last 7 years, they have taken Savannah by storm. I'm honored to introduce Cheryl Milnes and Maria Zuv.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Milnes. We want you to give to the JEA.
The Jewish Education Alliance, who is there for everyone in the community, especially for the Savannah Voice Festival. Our partnership has been so wonderful through these years. And if you support them, you support everyone in the community that they serve. I'm Maria Zubas, and thank you for giving.
And I thank you as well.
Hello there, I am Carlton Moe. I am a current cast member of the Phantom of the Opera on Broadway, an alumni and recent guest artist of the Savannah Voice Festival, and most importantly, a huge fan of the Savannah JEA. I have personally performed at the JEA several times in the past, and I can tell you without ambiguity that it is a special experience. There's such an incredible, welcoming atmosphere there. People come up and say hello to you, and you really feel the sense of community right there in the space as you're performing. You just feel like everyone is with you in the moment. I thought you might like to take a sneak peek into what life can look like backstage at the Majestic Theater in New York. If there is one thing I have missed most during this time while Broadway has been shut down, it is creating art and spending time with all of my wonderful colleagues. There's also putting on makeup and wearing incredible and ornate costumes 6 days a week, too, of course. Fun fact, the costume I'm wearing here weighs about 40 pounds. I wear it in my very first scene in the show, where I coincidentally also climb up a 10-foot tall elephant. Thanks, Hal. I very much look forward to the time when I'll be able to perform again at the Majestic as well as the JEA. So please find it in your hearts to give extra support to the JEA during this difficult time, so we all have a place to come back to when this is all over, to share moments of music and community together once more. Thank you. I'm sure that you have heard the name Aldolfo, a ladies' man who wins acclaim, Aldolfo. Well, lovely miss, I am the same Aldolfo. I introduce myself, I am Aldolfo. Not so fast. So just in case you didn't hear Aldolfo, I'll try to make it very clear, Aldolfo. The lovely ladies always cheer Aldolfo. When I repeat myself, I am Aldolfo. I can sing it high, Aldolfo. I can sing it low, Aldolfo. I can sing it very fast, Aldolfo. I can sing it very slow. Do it now, but it would take hours. Now, let us see if you can remember my name. Now, who's the fellow that you see, Aldolfo? And how should you refer to me, Aldolfo? And who is it? I'll always be Aldolfo. Now sing it proudly. I am Aldolfo. Let me spell it out for you. For all you lovely ladies who didn't hear for some reason, maybe you are hard of hearing or something, I don't know, it goes Aldolfo.
Not on. I am Aldolfo. All right, well, maybe I won't be making the Savannah Voice Festival next year, but thank you so much, Maria, Cheryl, and Carlton. You all have been wonderful partners with the JEA over the last 5 years. Guys, if you made your donation yet, I just see that the Zaslowskis have made a very generous donation. The Altschulers, Mikey Heilbrunn, we're just counting them down. Thank you guys for so much. You're making such a difference for the JEA. Maybe you're a member, maybe you're not a member. It doesn't really matter. I guess it does matter. We'd love to have you all as members, but the important thing tonight is to give. Nevertheless, your support of this organization has never been more important. If you didn't know what the JEA did, the pandemic certainly showed you what we're all about. In partnership with the Savannah Jewish Federation, we pivoted to all online programming for 2 months. Preschool teachers engaged their children online. Our after-school program had daily programs. Food for Thought has had programs on medicine, politics, and entertainment. We're now part of the largest Jewish book festival in the country, offering the opportunity to hear from authors like Deepak Chopra, Jodi Picoult, Ken Follett, Natan Sharansky, Joan London, and dozens of others over the next 2 months. At the same time, while everyone else was closed or was limited, the JEA reopened to the public in the end of May. It seemed like a lifetime ago, and on the other hand, it feels like yesterday. And while our offerings have been limited, we've had both of our pools open for the entire season, had 11 weeks of camp, provided early childhood education in camp, and had our fitness floor open the entire time. Next week, taking all the appropriate precautions, we're going to start bringing back classes in person, some indoor, well spread out, and some outdoor. This is the time of year to enjoy it. We anticipate continuing to bring things back to normal, but it only happens with your generous support. Let's check in with JEA President Buzzy Karp. Buzzy?
Welcome back.
Adam, hey, just a second here. Are you the Phantom?
It's a Phantom? What are you talking about, Buzzy? That's crazy. What would ever make you think I'm the Phantom?
You're the one wearing the mask.
Ah, shoot. Leave it to an experienced jurist to see all the evidence in front of him. Yes, I'm the Phantom. But I'm doing it because I want to raise the essential money for the JEA that provides support for our programs and services. You know, you can go online and bid it up, and you can do that until midnight tonight, or you can text JEA to 76278 and make your best donation, or go online and make that donation. The important thing is you support the programs and services, so let's bid it up on all these items while we still can.
Well, that's certainly important. We should all do that. And by the way, what about Jamie?
Jamie? Jamie's fine. She's a weather person. Of course, she's outside looking at the sky, hanging out by the pool.
Hi, everybody. Isn't this outdoor pool fabulous? Just one of the many amenities at the JEA, like the indoor pool that's open all year round. But the auction ends soon, so you better bid high and bid fast. Good luck.
We need to step up and make sure that the JEA has the funds it needs to get us through the until we're closer to something that resembles our normal.
That we try to raise as much money as we can to keep the JEA vibrant and keep it healthy and keep it so that it'll last past this pandemic.
Please support us because you're supporting yourself in the Savannah community. And get involved.
Donate, to bid on items, to make this a successful fundraising opportunity.
For the gala, participate, purchase items, have fun, and let's raise money for the JEA.
To raise money. This community, Jewish community, really is helped by the funds we raise, and this is an important, very important aspect of what helps us with our mission. So I hope we raise a lot of money. That's the main thing.
In order for an organization to get going, you need the fuel. And one of the major components of the fuel is money. So we've got to have a successful fundraiser, raise money to do the things we do. You know, the money isn't used for anything but good purposes, whether it's keeping the JEA going, keeping the staff properly paid, or helping unfortunate people. The JEA does all those things, and we've got to make this fundraiser a success.
Sign up, buy, donate your money.
The fit for things. The money is necessary, and have a good time. Have a drink and enjoy it. You'll feel a little bit better about bidding.
Give some money. We need it. We need it to pay the electric bill. We need it to pay the water bill. We need it to pay for masks and sanitizing and all those things. But it's important to give, and give with your heart, because we all know that the JEA is a special place, and it's a place that needs to continue on forever and ever.
We have a long history, but we need to have an even longer future. And so I would urge everyone to continue to support the JEA any way you can, whether it's financial, whether it is attending a program, whether it is being a volunteer. It is important, because as everyone knows, if we don't do it for ourselves, no one will. So please support the JEA, love the JEA, and love this community.
The JEA needs your support.
Wow, you love us. You really love us. So I feel like Sally Field at the Academy Award. Thank you to Scott Samuels and to Louis and Sandy Schneider and Aaron and Dale Levy, Ken and Ronnie Miller, Ted and Adele Geffen, and Toby Hollenberg, who all just made gifts in the last break. Really appreciate it. Making such a difference will help us get through these very, very tough times. And thank you to all our staff, our past leadership, and all the children who participated tonight. Thank you to the Voice Festival and to Savannah Mayor Van Johnson, who is doing a fabulous job. Thank you to our friends at TOC, who we could not have done it without you. Jamie Ertl, Todd McNulty, Andy Laviola, and of course, Larry Silberman. And a special thank you to Jamie Richmond. She has taught herself videography, become an IT expert, web mistress, and fundraiser, all in the same person. Tonight would not have happened without her hard work and her creativity. And now we'd like to make a raffle drawing for prizes. We have a few gift certificates to give out. Everyone who contributed this evening and those who are friends of the JEA are in this bowl. Jackie LeBan, can you help us with the bowl? So we've got 3 of these beautiful JEA mugs, and they go to Mikey Heilbrunn, Toby Hollenberg, and Scott Samuels. They must have been right on top since they all just gave. But you see, there is an advantage to giving. All right, now we have 2 gift cards to Kroger. I'm going to dig deep on this one. We've got Louise Harkavy and Philip Solomons. 2 gifts, each get a gift certificate to Kroger's. And finally, we have a $100 gift certificate for Collins Corner. And the winner is Linda Harrison. Thank you so much, Linda, and we'll make sure that we get that to you. So now, as the new year begins this Friday, we have a little surprise performances for you to end this evening. Bianca and Stephen Hollander and friends.
Hey, it's your friend Mike Boxer from 613. What's up, Savannah, Georgia? I hope that your gala is going splendidly and that it's a huge success. Let me tell you something. We miss being in Savannah, Georgia. I mean, we miss being anywhere right now, right? But Savannah is where we learned what true Southern hospitality is. You know, not in Charlotte, not Jacksonville. I mean, they're fine, you know, but like, there is no place like the JEA at Savannah, Georgia, because when we walked in those doors, we left feeling like family. We're used to going to a show and making fans, and we went to the show and we made friends, and we hope we can go back real soon. So congratulations to you guys. Keep thriving, keep doing what you're doing, and someday soon we'll see you.
It's a big high holiday. Happy New Year.
I was going to go on and on, but Jamie told me I couldn't do it, and I was just a little horn envious of the Hollanders. Thank you, Bianca and Steve. And thank you to everyone who was online at YouTube, Zoom, and Facebook. We appreciate you taking the time out of your busy lives. Want to let you know the auction items will be available through midnight tonight. As you can donate anytime. Well, you can donate up till midnight, and every minute thereafter. We are happy to have your support whenever you can provide it. The Alliance has been a part of the fabric of the Savannah community for over a century, and it's thanks to you and people like you that we've been able to reflect and define people's lives for just so many years. While tonight's fundraiser was successful, there are 364 other days of the year that we need you. We need your time, we need your passion, we need your influence, and we need your financial support. You have been and continue to be a blessing to us all. As we celebrate Rosh Hashanah this coming Friday evening, on behalf of the JEA officers, board, and staff, we wish you a Shana Tova Umetuka. May you have a sweet, healthy, and a happy new year. Good night.